Well, good evening, everybody. Everybody was watching the countdown. We're live streaming tonight, so that's why I have to watch for the light to flip on there. So welcome to Calvary Episcopal Church. My name's Ed Hansen. I've been the music director here off and on since 1985. Yes, I started when I was 4 years old. There is a gold box in the center aisle that a lot of you walked by, and that's for donations to the food bank. We don't charge an admission for this, but it is a season of giving, and it allows us to sort of bolster what we typically give as a parish to the food bank every month. So if you are so inclined at the end of the program tonight and you want to just drop a bill in there, or you brought your checkbook and you just want to really go wild, you can drop that in the gold box as you make your way out to the narthex, and then we've got some tables set up out there for a little reception afterwards, okay? We're so glad you're here. If it's the first time you've ever been in Calvary Episcopal Church, raise your hand for me. Wow, lots of new people tonight. Excellent. Well, we'll try to behave. We're Episcopalians, so that is hard to do, but we'll give it a good effort, okay? All right. So we're going to welcome our special guest, Lisa Phil Frank, who is just a fantastic flautist and flute teacher. And she teaches at Central Methodist, and I've known Lisa since my daughter took flute lessons from her. My daughter's now 35. So I had her when I was 10. So it's kind of fun to do wonderful music with good friends. We're going to start off today with a new piece for us called Gloria Hodie. And you'll probably recognize the Canadian folk tune, "'Twas in the Moon of Wintertime," weaving in and out of the piece. There aren't too many Christmas carols that I think are more beautiful than the Austrian carol Still, Still, Still. Many of you probably know it. It's not one that often appears in hymnals, but it's kind of beloved. So I hope that you enjoy this very simple, sweet arrangement of Still, Still, Still. Many of these people have rung with me for years. We bought the bells early 90s. Jill was in the very first group, and she's never quit. She was only 2. This next one is a little carol that comes from Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic, and it is called Hajdem Hajdem, and if you were all mellowed out and relaxed from the last one, we'll get ready. bad page turn. All right, we're going to put Lisa to work. She's been sitting long enough. It's a lovely arrangement of Ding Dong Merrily on High. And sometimes Lisa plays the melody, and sometimes she's playing what's called a counter melody, which just means that it goes with the regular melody, but it's its own thing. So in bells, we have lots of different techniques for ringing. I'm going to have Nate help me a little bit. Sometimes we have to hit one with a mallet when it's on the table. Sometimes we have to hit it with a mallet when we're holding the bell. You hit a little sharp sound at the beginning and then it goes. Sometimes you slam the bell casing down into the mat. That's called a mart, okay? You're probably seeing lots of different things that we're doing. We have one that they all like to do called the swing. The wah-wah, we call it the wah-wah. Well, let's do the wah-wah. Okay? The bells are a percussion instrument. because you have to make a clapper hit the bell in order to make it go, and anything that's percussion is a struck instrument, okay? Pianos are percussion, because if you open it up, there's little hammers inside hitting strings. So that's the definition of what a percussion instrument is. It's amazing to me how you can get such a different character from the music by the way it's arranged. It can be soft and sweet. It can be really brassy and loud. It can be very percussive, very short and sharp. So I hope you're enjoying sort of the variety. And at the end, when we have our reception, if you want to ask them questions about what they like to do with the bells, I'm sure they'd talk to you about that. All right. So the next one, I don't think anyone would not be able to know it. First Noel. All right. So this next one, I Wonder As I Wander, is originally an Appalachian carol. It's usually, when you hear it performed, it's kind of melancholy, slow. That's not happening in this one much. Happens a little bit, but then the center part of the piece sort of explodes in sound. So that's not a good word, is it? Explodes. They're envisioning an explosion like fiery crashing and burning. This is a tough piece for them. They've worked really, really hard on it, and I hope you appreciate their efforts because practice was great today. All right. So a quiz from my former theory professor who sings in my choir. One of the reasons why that was hard is the two time signatures. Tell me what they are. There wasn't any 5 in there. Switching back and forth between 6, 8, and 3, 4 a lot. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. It's very, very confusing, and when you're whacking on bells at the same time, it's really tough. Okay, we're going to welcome Lisa back for a nice tender piece after that excitement. Love Came Down at Christmas, and this is paired up with another tune that I know Episcopalians know. I don't know if everyone knows it, Of the Father's Love Begotten. So you hear those two tunes moving through the piece. All right. This next one, Angel Songs, is a mashup of two famous carols, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and Angels We Have Heard on High. Okay, this next one is a traditional English carol, The Holly and the Ivy. And I just want, real quick, I'm going to step down a little bit so you can see the people in the back too. But if you look at your roster of personnel, we've got Nate and Eddie and Sarah and Lisa and Beth. I'm teasing her. And Jill and Molly and Scott and John and Gretchen. Okay? So the piece, The Little Drummer Boy, obviously needs a little drummer boy, and so we chose Eddie because he's the smallest one in the group. Actually, Eddie's going to play the drum because we found he doesn't really play in this piece much, or at all. Not at all. You may remember that Molly played tambourine earlier in a little piece. There were no bells for her part there, so we didn't have to get in a drummer because we had one built into the bell group, and same thing with this one. So enjoy. No singing along. You're getting your applause, Eddie. You were getting your applause. All right. Before we do this last piece, I do want to point out, you might notice this young lady on the end here is constantly scrambling because she has 4 bells, 2 in each hand, and depends on how she tips her hand, whether one rings or the other. That's called 4 in hand. It's an actual technique. I'm not forcing her to do that. But she's a master at it, and we're so glad we've got somebody like that in our group. Okay, so this last piece is a crowd favorite. We didn't do it last year, and we heard complaints. Ready? Thank you all. Thank you. In this season of giving, don't forget the gold box in the back. If you had a good time, and even if you didn't. Refreshments in the lobby. Enjoy.